Today we're going to be going over patch number 1.05. It's finally here today. I'm excited. There's a lot to cover, so pause if you need to. I'm going to skim through the first half. I'm going to get right into the character nerfs and buffs. I personally think that's the most important, but I do know they added quality of life like spectator mode, the ability to change your perks in custom matches. Also, they brought back stats. So after every match, PvP or PvE, you see how many kills you got, how much damage you did. So if you're carrying your teammate, the proof is there. All right, let's get to it. Like I said, pause if you need to. All right, they got a little picture of Agent Smith. Combat changes. They added the court. They added a different variant to it. I think it's really dope. Really dope. I can't wait to play it. So dope. And they nerfed some of the maps like Mojo Jojo. They nerfed the map. Pomelan's got a 2v2 variant. Alright, so here we got characters, buffs, nerf changes, and bug fixes. Get to it. So Arya, ground dash attack, updated knockback to hit more consistently near the ledge. Air/ground neutral special, fixed an issue where Arya would float into space while attempting to use face steal. Okay, so here are the other buffs and nerfs. Like I said, it's a lot. Pause if you need to, guys. I'm just going to be going all the way down to the characters that I use. For example, Black Adam. Ground up attack. Landing strike projectile now applies a 4-second cooldown. Ground down attack. Knockback increased to 2300 from 2200. On hit dodge branch window delayed 5 frames. Air up attack. Final hit base knockdown reduced to 1500 from 1750. On whip branch window delayed 5 frames. Air neutral attack. Visuals are now better to match the hitbox, which is really good. I personally think that the hitbox on an air neutral attack is pretty ridiculous. A lot of times you get hit and you're not even near there, so hopefully the visuals is now that much better. But I do think they need to make the hitbox smaller to like his hands, not like the block around his hands. Like it's just, I think it's too broken. I also use Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is living up to his identity as a strong mage a little bit too well right now. I completely agree. I think he's broken right now. We're hoping to reduce the time that his save can remain on screen by making it a bit more fragile. That's fair. It's too OD, and you have to hit it too many times. And especially if you're in duos, it's gonna take too long, and it's not even worth it. And we're looking to tone down some of the more toxic loops that come from his air neutral attack. The air neutral attack is busted. Speaking of air neutral attack, repeat move lockout increased to 18 frames from 8 frames, so you can't loop it, which is good. On hit, jump branch window delayed 4 frames. You're not going to be able to loop it anymore. They said, nah, we're not doing that no more. It's nerfed. Attacking the save will now only knock back the save on the last hit of the attack. We're keeping an eye on this change and may just adjust it in a hotfix if this makes neutral air attack safe interactions too difficult. Air up attack hitbox active duration reduced 2 frames. They've been nerfing the up air for a while now. Like even in beta, like they just need to like nerf it bad. Like they need to nerf it really hard and then buff it little by little. Air/ground down attack Pi projectile hitbox size increased to match hitbox size. Good. Should address issues with inconsistent projectile interactions. Air down attack, no Pi, more aerial momentum, and is maintained on attack startup. Okay, that's good. I do feel like the air down attack got really gutted. It's super bad. I don't like using that move. I prefer just killing either upwards or to the side now with bugs. Air/ground neutral special, safe. Okay, enemy attacks only do 1 damage to the safe. Armor break hits still immediately destroy the safe. Okay. Save health reduced to 3 HP from 16 HP. Okay. Air/ground neutral special cooldown on hit branch window delayed 5 frames. Knockback angle made more horizontal. Air/ground up special lowered platform height of vertical rocket to address issues where platform collision would push enemies away from the hitbox. Air/ground down special address several issues with tunnel where fighters could be trapped indefinitely or teleported off screen without ringing out. Bugs will now attempt to reverse direction if his destination tunnel is destroyed while he is traveling between tunnels. Lingering Love perk now has a melee hitbox while projectile spawn is on cooldown. Okay, so it's a lot of fair nerfs to Bugs. I think he's really broken, especially with that loop, the neutral air attack. The air neutral attack is really broken. Well, it was really broken. It got nerfed. So we see some Finn, some Garnet, Gizmo. Like I said, pause if you need to. Harley Quinn. She got nerfed pretty bad. Still good, but it is apparent she got really nerfed. Harley's balance was mostly tackled in the patch 1.02. We made some additional finer tuning based on feedback. We have adjusted ground up attack to feel more responsive to allow Harley to pressure her opponents with follow-ups. Both Harley's neutral special Bat Doll and Stripes down special dynamite have been adjusted so the item timer begins to tick down immediately once equipped to make these items have windows of counterplay. That's fair. Ground up attack. On hit, branch window advance 6 frames. Okay, so she got that back, so she can now pursue after doing the ground up attack. Maybe somewhat of a loop is back. Maybe, I don't know. Pretty good. That's a good buff. Ground down attack, maximum movement from charge increased 5%. Air up attack, on hit branch window delayed 5 frames. On whiff branch window delayed 5 frames. Knockback increased to 1250 from 1175. Air/ground neutral special. Explosion timer now begins while the Bat Doll is in Harley's hands. Cooldown timer now begins while the Bat Doll is in Harley's hands. Bat Doll will only spawn an explosion hitbox if it explodes after being thrown by Harley. Bat Doll is now considered an item while Harley has it equipped. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Bat Doll will only spawn an explosion hitbox if it explodes after being thrown by Harley. Okay. Throwing the Bat Doll no longer consumes an air special. That's really good. I don't know why it did, but it's good that got buffed. Fixed an issue where Bat Doll would not attach to a fighter after colliding with certain projectiles or terrain. Fixed an issue where Bat Doll could be equipped while Harley had an available Bat Doll to detonate. Air/ground down special. Explosion now classified as a projectile hit, meaning it can proc projectile effects like that flammable dock. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Iron Giant. Hate that character. Jake. Jason. LeBron. A lot of stuff got done for LeBron. So definitely take a look to the LeBron main. Definitely take a look. Marvin. Morty. Whew. I've been hearing about Morty. I hear it's not good. So let's see. General. Fix his drive animation facing the wrong way. Ground side attack 3. Uncharged hitbox startup time reduced allows easier combos from side attack 2 and to side attack 3. Air side attack 2. Hitbox active duration reduced to prevent Morty from hitting behind himself. Air ground neutral special. Grenades are now properly blocked by projectile blocking effects. Okay. Ground side special. Putting a grenade properly spawns 2 grenades moving in opposite directions. On whiff branch window delayed 10 frames. Fix an issue where the on hit branch window was not being acknowledged. Attack can now branch much sooner on hit. I'm more than just a hammer perk. On whiff branch window delayed 15 frames. Horizontal movement speed reduced. Okay. Got Steven Universe, my boy. What they do to you, man? It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I like it. Steven's long range and low whiff recovery has made him feel incredibly oppressive in close fights. His low whiff recovery combos pair particularly well with his bubble shield passive, making it very difficult to punish Steven when he makes a mistake. These changes target his range and whiff recovery to bring him more in line with the rest of the cast. General. Fix an issue where Steven's enemies could stack rose buff, debuff on themselves by hitting each other. Fix an issue where dodge attack momentum was not properly conserved on grounded attacks. Passive. Neutral dodge shield startup increased to 20 frames from 8 frames. This adds a vulnerable window after neutral dodge before shield begins. Directional dodge a startup increased to 10 frames from 4 frames. Bubble shield ammo cooldown increased to 13 frames from 5 frames. 5 seconds. Sorry. Ground up attack, charge knockback multiplier reduced. Okay. I don't know. I don't think the ground up attack was really that good, to be honest. Hitbox size adjusted so it is less likely for Steven to hit enemies behind him. Air neutral attack. Attack no longer classified as a projectile hit, meaning it can no longer proc projectile effects like the That's Flammable Doc perk. That's a big one because I use the mess out of that perk. I spam it. Damage. Time to use a new perk. On whiff branch window delayed 8 frames. Air down attack on whiff branch window delayed 8 frames. Hitbox startup delayed 1 frame. Repeat move lockout increased to 16 frames from 8 frames. Air/ground side special. Spawned shield no longer counts as solid ground for beginning up special cooldown. Air/ground up special now takes damage on fighter terrain bounce and will break after 3 bounces. Behavior matches side special shield. Ground down special. Fix an issue where the animation will not cancel if Steven became airborne during the attack. Air down special. Hitbox size reduced when Steven has. Okay, that's fair. Stripe, Superman, Taz, Tom and Jerry. Pause if you need to, guys. See, Valma, Joker, Wonder Woman. Oh man, Wonder Woman, what did they do to you? I'm nervous to read this. I'm nervous because I really like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has been feeling a little strong since the official launch. We want her to keep her identity as the easy to pick up armor tank, but in the vein, we don't think she should be able to score ring outs easier than the rest of the cast. These changes should make her feel a little easier to play against while slightly toning down her KO power. Passive, blocking a projectile will only charge Wonder Woman's passive if the projectile has an active hitbox. This will fix issues where Wonder Woman could gain a full passive charge from projectiles like Jerry or Bugs safe. Ground up attack on hit branch window delayed 3 frames. Ground down attack. Additional damage from passive charge reduce. Additional knockback from passive charge reduce. Self-applied armor now falls off after the hitbox ends. And ally armor unchanged. Air side attack on left branch window delayed 2 frames. Damage reduced to 9 from 11. Knockback scaling reduced to 19 from 20.5. Knockback increased to 1350 from 1250. Base knockback was increased to account for the lower knockback from the reduced damage. Air down attack reduced duration visually in attack pose. Branch windows and hitbox timing unchanged. Air/ground down special. Fix an issue where lasso could sometimes be reflected. Lasso is not reflectable. Ground side special. Self-applied armor now falls off after the initial dash. Ally armor unchanged. Repeat move lockout increased to 18 frames from 8 frames. Fix an issue where the self-imposed slow while holding the shield could be cleansed. Ground up special. Hitbox startup delayed 2 frames. Air up special. Knockback angle made more diagonal. Ground up special. Knockback unchanged. Hitbox startup delayed 2 frames. Updated movement after launch to prevent Wonder Woman from falling too quickly. Air/ground down special. Cooldown increased to 33 seconds from 28. Shield of Athena perk. Fixed an issue where Wonder Woman could block ally projectiles. Okay, so I don't think it's too bad, but I still gotta try these characters out. I gotta try out Steven Universe. I gotta try out Wonder Woman. I gotta try out Morty, Black Adam. I gotta try them out to see what's really going on. Because a lot of these don't seem that extreme, but some of them do, or some of them I just don't know about. Man, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. See you on the next one.